Hey everyone, it's Katie from Paradise Falls family, and welcome back to our vlog series covering our cruise to the Norwegian Fjords with P&O in May 2025. In today's vlog, we'll be giving a detailed overview of the port of Haugesund, covering what you can get up to and how we spent our time. Before we get started, if you're new to the channel, we're a family of 4 who love to travel the world together, and we create informative family travel vlogs. We cover the places we've visited and talk about our own experiences with the aim of helping you make the most of your family trip. We've covered loads of places already on our channel, from Europe to North America to Asia, so make sure to subscribe to our channel and check out some of our other videos. You can also find us on Instagram, TikTok, and we also have a website, www.adventuresxparadise.com, with our friends Adventures by Nap, which we're still adding to, but will eventually cover details of all of our trips, as well as guides to things like cruising, Walt Disney World, and other popular family destinations. So make sure to check all of that out when planning your trip, or if you're just looking for inspiration. So back to today's video and our cruise aboard the Iona with P&O. Haugesund was the last of our 4 port stops on our cruise to the Norwegian Fjords. We've already covered our time in Stavanger, Olden and Hellesylt in our last few vlogs, but today we'll focus on Haugesund. Haugesund is a coastal town right on the edge of the fjords, and as a result is known as another gateway to the fjords. It has a wonderful maritime history, and it's known for its close ties to the Viking era, celebrated here each year with the International Viking Festival. It also has connections to the Norwegian film industry. While the town has a more industrial feel compared to fjord villages like Olden or Hellesylt, you can still enjoy the nice waterfront and town centre, and can get out of town to enjoy some more fun activities. Out of the 4 ports on this cruise, Haugesund was probably the port that excited us the least, so we didn't have any firm plans or excursions that really grabbed us. As Haugesund sits more on the coast rather than nestled in the fjords like Olden and Hellesylt, it isn't as scenic, and as I've mentioned, it's more of an industrial town. We did toy with a rib boat excursion, but in the end decided against it and opted to take it easy, save some money and just explore the town. As we didn't have a lot planned, we had a really leisurely morning and headed off the ship around 11:30 am. The pier area, known as Haugesund Harbour Park, has a little visitor centre which sells tickets for the bus into town, and also has a little souvenir shop. We also saw a little road train that you could ride into town, which would be a good option for younger kids. The pier area is located on Risøy Island, which is connected to the mainland by a bridge. You can walk it into town fairly easily, and it takes around 15 minutes, but we opted for the bus, which came to around £30 for the 5 of us. Not particularly cheap, but it did the trick. We had a little wait for the bus as the driver was going onto a break, but they do run back and forth pretty regularly. It only took 10 minutes or so on the bus to head over the bridge, and we were dropped by the church right in the middle of town. From the church, it was only around a block to the main street, Haraldsgata, Norway's longest pedestrian street, and Haugesund's main shopping street. We spent some time wandering along here, but due to a public holiday, unfortunately a lot of the shops were shut, which was a bit of a letdown. We did find a few that were still open, like a really cool sweet shop called Haugesund Gåteland, which the kids loved, and it's located on the lovely little Steinparken, which has a very nice little flower-filled square. The main street is also dotted with animal statues here, which are a nice touch, and we had a nice walk along here, spotting all of the different animal statues. We eventually found ourselves back near the bridge, so headed down to the waterside here, which is home to a statue of Marilyn Monroe. Her father was from this region of Norway, so they've honoured her with this statue in the town. It's a nice but random little touch, but it got us down to the waterside, which was really nice. There isn't a great deal more in the town to see, so we wandered back to catch our bus to the ship, arriving back around 1:30 p.m. So you only really need a couple of hours if you want to explore the town itself. Haugesund was nice, but not the most exciting place, and we decided to spend the rest of the afternoon back on the ship. Moving on to some of the excursions you can enjoy in Haugesund. We found P&O were offering around 17 different excursions here, so plenty to choose from. These excursions all varied pretty widely, with some around town and some where you ventured a bit further out. Located within the town was a home visit to see local life, a minibus tour, some different walking tours, a scenes of World War II excursion looking at life here during the war, and a visit to Viking Planet. This is an interactive museum looking at Viking life, which sounded really interesting. However, some friends of ours visited and said they weren't there long and there wasn't a great deal to do there, so we decided to give it a miss. If you're after something more active, there's some options for fishing, kayaking, walking and paddleboarding. Or if you want to get out of town, there's an organised hike to Langfoss waterfall, which is Norway's 5th highest waterfall and looks really impressive from the pictures. Or you can take a trip to a Viking village on another excursion. There's a Viking festival here in early June, so if you time it right, this could be a great option. So a range of things to keep you entertained. P&O didn't seem to offer a rib boat option, but we did find one on Viator, so always make sure to check Viator and get your guide for other options for excursions whilst you're here. In summary, we did enjoy our stop in Haugesund. I think it's fair to say it wasn't a particularly exciting town, and nowhere near the level of some of the other ports on the cruise, but it was a nice stop nonetheless. If you're not keen on being very busy in every port, this is probably the one to take it a little bit slower. So hopefully this video has given you a good feel for Haugesund and some of the things you can get up to with your time in port. If there's anything at all we've missed or anything else you would like to know, then please let us know in the comments below and we'll do our best to help. If you found this video useful, please give it a like and subscribe to our channel, as it really makes a big difference to us. So that wraps up our Norwegian Fjords series, but we've got loads more to come over the coming months, including our trip to USA with time in Orlando, a Disney cruise around the Bahamas, and Disney's Hilton Head Resort in South Carolina. We've got loads more videos already on our channel and information on our website, so please check those out for more family-based travel guides. Thank you all so much for watching.